So, look at my celebrity self. It's what the readings download saying. You're a celebrity and you don't even know it. People have made it pretty apparent. But no, I don't really know because I don't know much about it or how far the fame reaches or what. I have no idea. Don't really care. Don't pay attention. Like I said, right now I'm struggling. Right now I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get money together for everything. You know what I mean? Like I said, we've received zero support. On here, we haven't gotten any support at all. So that's the thing. There has to be some support. So we already know what we're doing over here. We already know what it is. Downloads told me everything ahead of time. There's nothing that I don't. I know everything going on, man. You understand? I know what folks think before they think it. Real talk. You understand? So it's like me, I took my energy back. This is all about my energy. My energy is the gift from God. I'm one of the original creator beings. So I create everything, and everything I create is beautiful. I knew that since I was little. You know what I mean? That's what I remember. I remember just creating, and it was like everyone was proud of what I created. God was just proud of everything I created. I just vividly remember that. Memories I'll never forget. Good memories. So, I don't know. Like I said, there has to be some support. It's that simple. Give me a minute. But as of right now, the way that everything is looking, I don't know what folks expect from me. I don't know what they expect me to do. It's literally to the point that I'm not spending any more money. I barely have any money to my name right now. I just funded this entire trip. I funded the Batman project out of my own pocket for 3 years. That's thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. There's not one person you can name who's spent and made more money than me in the history of time, but nobody wants to talk about this. That's why it's crazy. You understand? Give me a... But it's absolutely crazy. It's been crazy the entire time. You understand? Because like I said, they're supposed to have the bank record. You understand? I explained everything. I'm supposed to have receipts for everything. There is receipts that exist for everything. Like I said, bank accounts over $300,000 made and spent millions every year consecutively. You can't be serious, bro. You talking to the Don Dada, especially when it comes to finances and money. Boy, stop it. You understand? Give me a second. So it just be funny to me, you know what I mean? Because everybody has something to say. Folks have something to say. Oh, you're not in the bat suit today. That's called the day off. I'm allowed to do that. I'm able to do that because I work for myself. See, when you're the CEO and you're the BOSN that I am and the boss man, you get to do what you want to do. You understand? I think it's real funny, man, because folks think they know me and nobody knows anything about me. Not a single one of you out there knows me. You don't know how I think. You don't know anything about me. Nobody in the world knows me. Folks don't play me close. I don't have friends. You understand? For a reason. You feel me? I know what I am. I know who I am. I know how I am. You understand? You know what I mean? So it's like I said, I built all this from scratch. I built this all out of nothing. I'm the reincarnated game master. It's all serious business over here. You understand? This is all real. I'm from the hood and the ghetto for real. So I see the same thing every day. I go different areas, different places. I see the same behaviors, right? Nothing about these behaviors equals strength. First order business. I'm not spending any more money. I can't afford to because I'm trying to hopefully be able to pay this phone bill and keep this going because I would like to have a phone on. It ain't even about doing this at this point because like I said, none of this has been fair. They talking about that the other thing, they're not going to lift it until June something. Like, that's crazy. That's craziness. That's several months from now. Why is it so lengthy? Why is it so long, the time period to wait so that I can just be able to run my business effectively when I'm doing everything right? And then when you speak about it and you say the truth, they seem to feel some way about it. Nah, that's a form of trying to control, and clearly I'm uncontrollable. Right? Clearly I do what I want to do, right? Clearly I say what I want to say, right? There's another honk because I'm famous Charles Wofford. Do folks even understand that I'm going to be working in Deming, New Mexico? We taking this project to any city I even hear about, right? You may not want to bring up a city to me or state because any city I hear about, I'm taking this project to that city. You understand? Like I said, I think it's hilarious because I have so much power. It's unbelievable. You understand? Them folks in Austin was trying to play games. They was trying to do the same thing. I think it's crazy how every other platform let folks do what they need to do and speak freely, at least, and say what you need to say. They wasn't telling 50 Cent what to say when 50 Cent was trying to make a name in the industry, and most of that stuff was fake, right? They at least let him talk. He got to talk and say what he wanted. He said all sorts of crazy stuff. And he was Gucci. So it ain't a problem when they say it, but when I say it, it's a problem. You see the point there? You see how we getting different treatment and different rules? It ain't never been fair. They got them going in and out of these different buildings and places in Austin, trying to talk crazy and say things they don't mean. That's what they do. Like I said, you can see how someone was brought up and raised. You're going to be emotional and in your feelings. I'm sorry, but right? That's a feminine trait. So they waste their time. They got people at all these places. When you traveling, I'm telling you the truth. I know what's going on. They ain't fool me at all. I told them straight up what it is. When you traveling, they got these homeless dudes. Listen to what I'm saying. They got these homeless dudes and they got them walking in the building that you waiting to do what you need to do in, and you got to be there, and you tired. You traveling, you sleepy, you tired, right? And they got the homeless ones, and they got them working for them under the table, going in there and trying to cause distractions or say something to you. I had one try to say something to me. I just ignored it. You understand? I had my headphones on. I could barely hear him anyway. And I was literally exhausted. I had barely slept maybe a couple hours in a week. I didn't sleep much on this trip. I slept today, I believe, probably quite a bit. You know what I mean? Still tired, still exhausted, but feel a little bit better, I think. But people act like you know what I do for a career. I don't sleep much. It's about humanity. You understand? First of all. Number two, I'm completely aware of everyone and what they on, right? I've already explained everything, what it is. I'm going to go ahead and go on about my business and do what I need to do. God already told me don't engage, don't speak, no nothing. And that's all I've said the entire time. These folks got no business talking to me. They got no business approaching me. They got no business speaking to me. If you on my phone and I'm texting you and we messaging about anything, you should be out here helping me. If every day I'm too busy, I work harder than anyone. We've accomplished more than the Feds, FBI, and CIA combined. I'm not playing. I work 24 hours a day, little homie. I get everything done that these people won't do, and they won't do their job. I have to do everything. I'm getting everything done. So I need you to understand something, homie. Y'all's job and your obligation and what you're supposed to do is ask me what I need. You're supposed to be paying me, donating, showing support, and out here folks supposed to be handing me cash. If we ain't doing that, I ain't talking to nobody about nothing. The celebrity don't want to talk. It's that simple. I'm on my bougie stuff. I'm on my Jay-Z stuff. You feel me? Real talk. I'm on a whole new swagger because there's no reason for me to talk to people that I'm protecting. And I'm out here standing up for your civil liberties and civil rights. And I'm doing I'm in the middle of everything. I'm right in the front of it. You understand? There's the little bunnies, right? And you're going to act like you don't know what's going on. And whenever I'm asking for anything or I need money to do this, folks conveniently don't got no money and don't got nothing. And everybody's struggling, but they not struggling. They got everything they need. They got vehicles. They got support systems. They got free jobs here. I can't even work here. What are you talking about? Y'all got your licenses. You can drive. Y'all got everything that I don't have, not because I failed, not because I was ever struggling, but because I excelled and I succeeded. Because I made and spent more money than anyone who ever existed, that's what happens. You don't get a fair shake once you do something that the whole world couldn't accomplish. When you're successful, you don't get rewarded. Homie, you got to go through this. That's why I think it's funny. You understand? See, people want to talk, but you don't know what I've been through. You couldn't fathom. You couldn't imagine. This ain't Hassan Campbell. I ain't out on the block complaining in my projects. And I don't live in the projects. You understand? Hassan Campbell pay rent. All these people pay rent. All these people used to asking other people and mooching and begging. That's what they used to. They ain't never had none. What they going through, right, is justified. What they going through is common sense. What it is God at work. It's called karma. It don't need to be explained. So what you mean? Everything is crystal clear all across the board. Any fact anyone want to talk about, let's talk, little homie. What y'all want to talk about? The only righteous man is right here. I'm truly righteous. I've been righteous the entire time. These folks play games. They like to talk backwards and they think it's cute. You understand? I'm out here for real every day. By myself, dolo. Run every block. How about that? Real power. Real gangster in the building. See, it's different when I come through because folks know what it is. Feel that? Like I said, what's goody? You understand? Like I said, I run every block. Everybody else just talking. Folks think they know me. You don't know anything about me. Not at all. Actually, like I said, I do the real thing. Look in my eyes. I'm the real thing. Us and society don't mix. We ain't got nothing in common, little homie. With regular civilians? What? Y'all ain't living like this. You ain't me. Understand that. This the real deal over here. This ain't an act. So you see, that's what I'm saying. I told you I run Mexico, do I not? I told you I run everything next to Mexico, do I not? I told you I run every block, do I not? I'm sorry, but what? Are we supposed to talk in front of people who don't know what the hell going on, who aren't involved in my business and don't know me? What do I owe you? I owe you to what? No, y'all pretend, I pretend. You come around me, I pretend. Because you're a civilian. You don't even know what you're talking about. You don't even know what the hell going on out here. You don't understand that this is real. You don't even have a clue how much power the dude that you talking to got. You the one talking to me. You understand? See, folks don't get I'm a chameleon. Y'all folks think you know me. You don't know anything about me. Believe me. Because I'm an immortal vampire. I'll tell you straight up. I'm a monster. That's what I am. You understand? This is what YouTube created. This is what all you folks created. This is what God created. You understand? It's real. So what's up? Like I said, I run America. We run everything coast to coast. What you mean? I think folks know who they're talking to, right? This is the mob, right? Sorry, but who got more power than me? Who made and spent all that money I made? Who outdid Wilt Chamberlain in the women department? Ain't even close. That boy couldn't come close to me. Who? Say what? Who coming close to me? Who comparing to me? Who looked this good? I'm a celebrity. No, I'm a gangster. That's what I am. And we got two worlds now trying to mesh and come together, and it's going to be absolutely hilarious. You know why? Because these YouTubers and these regular people, these regular folks, they don't have a clue what's going on. They have no clue what they looking at. I'm the real thing. I have to pay all the real dues. This is real. I had to run the real risks. I had to be in these positions looking at, facing things. I had to be in all sorts of things. You don't have a clue what I've been through, little homie. I'm a genius. I'm sorry, but what? They still talk about Chicago. Good old Chicago. Well, I'm the meaning of all that. Say, what, Chicago? You better ask about me up in Green Bay. See, I got a story for every block. I got a story for everywhere. Ain't a block I can't walk down here that know what I mean? Homie, I don't do no talking. You understand? Like I said, folks think they know, but they don't have a clue. You understand? Like, let me quit pretending for a minute and explain to you who you're really talking to. Run everything. Omnipotent. Sit at the right-hand throne of God. Yeah, no stopping me, boy. I'm unstoppable. I'm an immortal vampire. Can you hear what I'm saying? They act like they don't hear me. Yeah, like I said, you gotta understand, I got power over everything. I got way more power than Trump. Real talk, I'm telling you, it's gonna get to the point, bro, that all that stuff Trump talking about, it's already irrelevant. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, bro, you say what you want, man. The Batman got a lot more power than him. He got a lot more power than Trump. He has the power to override his decisions. Yes, he does. You say what you want. You talking about an entity who got more power than any human being. I don't follow no rules. I don't have no limits. I do what I want to do. I have way more power than Trump. And I own more wealth than he ever will. And he owns nothing. He inherited everything. What y'all talking about? Y'all want to talk to me? Y'all want to talk about an interview? I ain't done an interview yet. You want to do a real interview? You let me know. You come holler at the gangster who here next to Mexico, obviously for a reason, because he's a real gangster.
And you come holler at me and tell me when y'all gonna pay me that real money, thousands of dollars, so you get a real interview. Y'all got them rappers in Philly that we literally completely won with the you-know-who and OBH Goonie Gang. He's still sitting in prison of his own accord and his own bad decisions. Right? You want to talk about it, right? Boy, stop it. I run Philly too. Straight up. I run Atlanta, right? I ain't never even been to Philly, and I run that. The minute I get to Philly, you understand? I run the streets. I don't know what folks is talking about. I could care less. I'm a celebrity. That's cute. Then let's have our fun in between in the meanwhile and do what we do. But just remember, these folks don't know me. They don't know anything about me. Feel me? You know what I mean? Real talk. It'd be crazy, man. It'd be absolutely crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like it, if you want me to be perfectly honest. Real talk. I want to do some walking. I want to talk for a minute. It's a free country. I do what I want. You know what I mean? Like I said, I ain't never seen nothing like this. The public has no clue what they stumbled upon. It's like God said it himself. He said they stumbled across something darker than anything they could ever imagine. Like, if everything for me, God protects me, God rides for me. I got angels, ancestors, like spirits riding for me. Like, not the one, bro. You understand? Like really should just be super kind to me. Like, giving you advice. You should be real nice to me right now. Like, need to really speak to me very kindly. Because if you saw what I saw that's happening, boy, you might think about it. Real talk. Because I'm seeing what it is with any of these so-called enemies. I'm seeing what God been doing, and God been winning. You know what I mean? Real talk. Like, it's not playing, bro. I'm just keeping it real. Don't sit here and pretend. There's no pretending. No, God has set example after example. God has been at work. God don't play about one hair follicle on my head, homie. You understand? And you don't seem to get. I'm the type of dude, I don't care about next to nothing. Like pain, I really don't care. Folks be saying, oh, crazy. You don't know the meaning of crazy. You don't get it. This is a whole other ball game now. I need a whole different kind of problem. Believe that. You understand? And I got no limits. Yeah, this is real. You understand? So all that we want to see excitement. No, you want to get on YouTube and you got some kind of agenda. That's besides the point, because your agenda doesn't matter. You never heard the expression, you no longer matter, so we longer mind? Nobody cares about people's little agendas. Your agenda is irrelevant because you ain't in charge. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to talk? Well, who wants to talk to the biggest lord? Go look up what a lord is in this country, who does the real thing in the street and is a game master. Who's trying to talk to me? Because when I walk around, folks, it's quiet. In Austin, it was quiet for me in the streets. It's the same environment it's been since day one. Talking about everything has changed. Years have passed. So much has changed. Ain't nothing changed, boy. It's the same environment. I'll run everything. I'm the king of Austin, just like I told folks. You understand? They wasn't saying none of that when I was up there. They didn't say it the first time. That was my point. You got these folks be around me for days, years, months, right? Look at that. Look at the antics. That's what they do. Oh, wow, what a big deal. It's like that 50 Cent song, you so tough. That's what they do. Swerve in between lanes. Oh, wow. Ooh, what a big deal. See, folks don't have a clue who they talking to. Y'all ain't never had a clue about me. Y'all don't know anything about me. I'm the real deal, honey. You understand? Yeah. Folks out here play games. That's what they do. They take the cop out. They play games because why? So it's that. I gotta explain everything? Boy, that's soft behavior. That's exactly what it is. What do you mean? I was raised by my father. My father's the toughest man I've ever seen. You understand? I'm as tough as it gets. The real deal. I don't sit here and pretend. I don't have fake conversations. If folks walk up to me and they say something to me, I gotta start pretending. Because you're a civilian. See the point? Our job is to stay out of trouble and move correctly. We follow G-code. What do you mean? See, you want to pretend there's no rules there, but there is rules there. Just like there's a system that's salivating. You want to do everything that's advantageous to your position, which is you don't want to see me win. No. There's your answer. I'm the real deal. And the real deal, when you make it and you get to this level, start getting smart and right, and that's how you continue to proceed further. I've watched empires crumble. I've watched people lose everything. I've watched tons of empires. You know, I've seen all sorts of different folks in different positions mess up, make mistakes, let people get to them. You know what I mean? My job is to stay cool, calm, and collected and don't engage like God told me. I am a straight up, full-fledged gangster. So what do you mean? I'm supposed to be what I am. I took care of all my people. I whooped my people out of poverty. That's what they got you little homies saying in Chicago and all these fake sets, right? Ain't that what they got you saying? That's what it's supposed to mean. You're supposed to whoop your folks out of poverty. I did it a long time ago. Let's see you do it. Because last I checked, all y'all homeless in Chicago and you sitting there whining to the government. You took our jobs. We don't have this. We don't have that. They took our properties. Government tried to take my property. I went and lived in a homeless shelter for years, worked 6 in the morning every day, and I worked until I paid off those taxes and sold that property. I didn't let the government take a thing from me. So what's your excuse? See, that's the difference between us. That's the difference between me and you. That's why I'm not in a 360 record deal with my little chain running around here working for other folks. But we the same, right? Who ran everything in Green Bay? Who was the king in Green Bay? Who was on every block in Green Bay? See, you don't get it. The folks around me, I'm using them. Real talk. I don't care what they think they're using me. Use me till you use me up. I said abuse me until you use me up. Because I sure am using you. See the point? See, you don't get it. Everybody got played. Everybody getting hustled and finessed. Everybody don't got a clue who they dealing with. I tried to tell you little homies. You didn't want to listen. See, I'm just waiting. What I'm doing, and they can see what I'm on because they like, wow, he crazier than me. Here, I thought I was on it. This dude really about it. Yeah, I'm just waiting. Getting everything like chess pieces moving off. I'm getting it right in the position I want. I'm just waiting. You feel me? That's what I'm doing. I don't need a job. I don't need an opportunity I don't need no money. I don't need I'll do this with nothing. Straight up with God. God got me, homie. Feel me? Yeah, they don't I just keep on inching along the way. Keep on structuring and gaining leverage, right? And at some point, I'm going to be in that position. I'm already there. Checkmate. Yeah, them bars on the street was trying to play the same games with the same little tricks. Wow, that's real smart. That's all on camera. You know that, right? More evident, guaranteed millions in settlements from major companies. Those are big companies. Some of those bars are chains. Those are huge companies. If the owners of those companies, because that's who it's coming from, I already know, they want to be witch, like all. Yeah, you ain't fooling, sister. Nobody. I'm all about you. Yeah, just like it has with all the CEOs of these companies. It's all witchcraft. That's what the Matrix is. That's what you got to understand and wake up to. You understand? And I told you I was doing what I'm doing. And I'm winning with corporate America. I wasn't playing. You go ahead and you tell yourself what you want, pumpkin. You understand? You believe in ghost stories because you in one. All of you. I hope you understand that. You worried about an internet celebrity status? I think you got bigger issues to worry about because God is on it. God ain't playing at all. You understand? God told me vengeance is mine, and he's been doing it right in front of me. I'm watching it every day. You understand? It'd be right around me, too. I'm like Carrie me. Folks don't get that spiritual stuff scary with me. It's downright disturbing. I'm like Carrie. I wave my hand and stuff just be happening. I'm not even playing like I just stuff and stuff be like God got me. I'm the emperor in the spiritual realm. Do you know what the hell that means? The emperor. You're talking about a force that's so on another level and so scary and has more power than anything you've ever seen. Boy, stop it. In a human vessel? That's what I am. Sit there, they think they know. You don't have a clue what I go through every day. Couldn't nobody walk in my shoes. You understand? Like me, I've been real quiet, too nice. It's in the real. I've been too nice. You know what I mean? Now I ain't gotta be. Now I just tell you what it really is. Right? That was the whole point of that trip. You know what I mean? Folks want to talk to me. Ain't nobody trying to talk to me. Folks won't come within 5,000 miles of me. That's the reality. You've seen that on camera. These folks be driving around. Oh my goodness, he might see me. For real. And I get paid for your phrase. That's right. I get paid when I say that phrase, right? See, these folks don't get, man, I'm a monster. They threw everything good. They did everything. Every trick in the book. They ain't move a thing because I'm a monster. Doesn't the line move for nobody. I tried to tell you. See, I'm really that dude. See, everything that everyone would pretend they is, I'm really about that. They want to get like Rob Rat to get online and start woofing, talking about stuff they ain't about. Everything you talking about, homeboy, I already done did. I'm about it for real. You just talking. That's the difference. No, you do know. You what it's all about. What do you mean? You don't come from my walk. You sit in that room talking to yourself, drinking every day. That's what you've been doing forever. It ain't new. Well, I was in the street. You understand? I was in the street. My entire life got busy. You know what I mean? While folks was talking, my entire life was a struggle. Was a you know what? That's why I'm the best you know what in the world. You mean talking about